You might have been in Seesaw today and thought, Mr. Lund, you are so cool. Yeah, no one has ever thought that. You might have thought, Mr. Lund, how did you make such a really cool tweet? Well, what you're going to do in social studies now is you're going to create a tweet based off of your Liberty Kids character of your choice. You might choose Henri, Patrick Henry, James, Sarah, Ben Franklin, you name it. You can choose one anyone every single time. You're going to take that and you're going to try to put in what you learned from that cartoon into some historical perspective. In this case, we have Henri talking about no taxation with representation. So he's going to tell us what that means with a quick little tweet and some hashtags at the end. So, how do you do this? In this document that we have attached to your email, it's called Historical Tweets. There are some examples there as well. In historical tweets, number one, they have to be a historical figure or you have to tweet at a historical figure. So if you are Sarah, you're fictional, you might have to tweet at Ben Franklin or at Sam Adams or somebody in your character video like Paul Revere. Or you are a historical figure like Paul Revere or Ben Franklin or one of those, and you're going to write something that is meaningful from that episode. Two, it must be historically accurate. It has to be something that can be kind of informational and funny, like in number three there, but it has to contain some historical accurate information. Four, must have a minimum of two hashtags at the end. A hashtag is just where you can connect your tweet to the knowledge that you've gained from this episode. They usually come right at the end. You might tweet at somebody like at Sam Adams or at Ben Franklin or at William Dawes. But then from anything that you've gained from that episode, we'll have that hashtag at the end as well. And then the next part, your hashtag can be funny. You can imply something or contain some sort of historical evidence of what you have learned as well. So a little bit more fun than just writing that summary. And then five, you can also upload it into Seesaw a picture or just a note. The easy version there is it can just create a simple note in Seesaw. The second version there that might be a little bit more difficult, that might be kind of fun for us to see. If you upload a picture in from Google and then add text over the top of it like I did, it might be able to turn into something really cool, and I'll walk you through that in a bit. All right, so some examples on the slides 2 and 3 here. We have the first one there that I ended up putting into Seesaw just from here. So you'll type in your character, whoever is speaking, and then you'll write what they're saying. So this one was no taxation without representation. Henri had yelled that in one of the first episodes that we watched. We know that Sam Adams was in it and he was leading some of the colonists against the Redcoats. So we tweeted at Sam Adams. So no taxation without representation at Sam Adams. Great job destroying the tea so the British take notice. Hashtag give us a voice. We know that they wanted to speak freely and not listen to the king. And then hashtag we are a democracy. In there they alluded to a democracy, meaning one people that are kind of free and given to reign as they would like on their own terms and not listening to a single king. So we learned a little bit from Henri there. No taxation without representation. They wanted a say in their government. And so they wanted to represent their own government and not be unfairly taxed by a king that wanted all the money. Second version there, I just did another historical tweet based off of Patrick Henry. So a little bit later in your episodes, a little bit later in quizzes 1 through 5, you might have seen Patrick Henry come in, and I just have him saying, "It is time for us to fight for our freedom. We came to America to be free from the rule of a king. Hashtag liberty or death." He is quoted in saying, "Give us liberty or give us death." Make sure that that is one of the important things that he said. So I'm going to make sure to hashtag that. And then another hashtag in there, the second one that you would need. I just did one, who is with me? He's rallying some of the people in the convention and he wants to get others to join him as well. So those are two types of tweets. Remember, one of them you need the name or for one part of it. And then the second part of it, have some sort of a quick tweet that can be funny and informational. And then two hashtags at the bottom as well. So how could you do this? You go into Seesaw. What you're going to do is you're going to hit add. And when you add something, you can add a note and just type it right into there. That would be the easy version of it. The second version of it could be upload here. So what I'd do is I'd click upload. And at this point, I would go in and try to find some sort of picture. So in this case, I looked up already. I would go a character that I want. So in this case, I wanted Patrick Henry. So I type in Patrick Henry Liberties Kids. And here are the pictures that came up. Now I'm going to try to find a picture. These ones right here have a video on it. So as I scroll down, I found this was the best picture without a video in it. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to right click or double click here and save image as. Save my image. I saved it as Patrick Henry. I'll hit save, move on to the next spot. Now I can get out of there. I have my picture saved into my recent uploads. I can go back into Seesaw, and now I can select back in from my computer. I can get a picture. The last couple that I did, here's my here's Henry, and here's Patrick Henry. Open that up. Now I'll have my picture right into here. I only need one. Move along. And now here's the fun part. You're going to take the picture and you add a text box over the top of it. So who am I? I'm Patrick Henry. And then what do I want to say? I'll type all of my things right into there. So I have all of my words and whatever he's going to say. Maybe in this case, give me liberty or give me death. I'm obviously going to make a little bit more to that, add a little bit more in just like I did with the other ones. And then I'm going to do my first hashtag, whatever that may be. And then as soon as I write that one in, I'll write my second hashtag as well. Connect in anything that you learned. All right, good luck. Hope you guys have some awesome ones. Post it right into Seesaw when you're done.